Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to have some Division 16 online ranked gameplay in the featherweight division using Brian Ortega. Now, T-City is obviously known for his grappling predominantly. He's had some amazing finishes and really good fights, and to be honest, I think he is a fan favourite. But the other thing he's notoriously well known for is having that dog in him. I mean, he will fight tooth and nail, he'll bite on that mouthpiece, and even if he is getting battered like we saw with against Max Holloway and Volkanovski, he will fight tooth and nail. I mean, he fought Yair Rodriguez in his last fight. He rolled his ankle before even starting the fight, and still went out there and got the finish. And I'm a real big fan of Brian Ortega, so I decided to use him here. But we're coming up against the extremely well versatile, extremely, I don't want to say overpowered, because Topuria is the champion and he has looked phenomenal, but yes, very stat heavy Topuria. Now, coming up against someone like this that you can clearly tell is looking to whittle away on my block, doing a good job with the takedown deniers, do a good job with the clinches as we time a well-timed power takedown there as he goes to throw the jab. But this fight is a perfect example of what happens when things don't go your way. You'll see what happens to me in this first round, and all credit to my opponent, because done a very good job. But it's just one of these instances where it will be exactly what the title says. I bite down on the mouthpiece, and it is an absolute dogfight, and it's not going to be the cleanest fight you'll ever see. It's definitely not going to be one of the best performances you'll see, but it's a very entertaining one, so I thought that it'd be worth showcasing to you guys. So you can see here there's two takedowns right now. He's definitely had the advantage on the feet in terms of significant strikes, but nevertheless we've got two takedowns here as he tries to take my back, and doing a very good job of keeping him down, landing these elbows, trying to get him a little cut to open up, and then look to get into the crucifix. But Topuria is very dangerous on the ground, has got all the right reversals. You can see as soon as people get into the half guard, that sprawl is automatically there for them, and I was looking for him to go up. That's what I was thinking he was going to do. Instead, he reversed the position and then looked to stand up. And now that I'm against the cage, it's not really where I want to be, because he can close off the corners and keep me there and look to whittle away at my block. And I'm trying to be as careful as possible, because it's quite evident to me here that he is looking to absolutely whittle away at my block. So you can see that I'm clinching, and what I'm trying to do is I'm clinching to turn him, and by turning him I'll take him towards the fence and look for the takedown. I'm not looking to clinch to just throw a million knees and look to spam to get him out of there. It's definitely not something that is part of my game plan. I just know that I'm very limited with the takedowns I could get in the middle of the octagon. As you can see, go for one there because I thought he was going to throw a jab. So really and truly the clinch is going to be my best friend, but he was doing a good job of reversing it as he lands a beautiful overhand and rips to the body. And he's doing a good job mixing everything up. So right now, everything is going his way. See, I try to go for a flying knee because I was trying to catch him as he was going to come in. But again, mistimed that, and you live and you learn. Keep him back there. But what a terrible round is the honest truth, the way of looking at that. Been absolutely dominated there, especially on the feet. Ortega doesn't feel the greatest on the feet, admittedly. He definitely doesn't feel as bad as I've made him look there. You can definitely have some success if you're a better striker than me. Like I said, predominantly striking isn't my strong point. Grappling is more so my strong point, but nevertheless, I'm going to look to do what I can. I believe he fake gloves touched me one of the rounds. I'm not sure if that was the first round and I've missed it, but I definitely remember something along those lines happening. However, after that round, I knew that getting him to the ground would still be the best route for success. However, I knew that I was going to now just have to pressure him and fight fire with fire, because the amount of damage he's done, as you can see, I'm leaking a red river of blood there across my face. I know the doctor could be called in at any time, so I really wanted to get that damage back. I was waiting for him to potentially overcommit and throw too much volume, which would then reduce his short-term stamina, and then hopefully off that I could look to get a massive stun, because that can really change the complexion of the fight. So you can see here, get another clean takedown. So despite my opponent being very good, got good takedown defense, very good on the feet, and clearly well versed on the ground as well. We are able to get him down. Again, does a good job of getting into this sprawl position. However, he's instantly trying to escape out the back door. We do a good job of denying, deny again, and it's all about just being patient. He denies me going around to his back, but I'm still going to be calm, patient. He ends up sliding out the back door. I was sure I denied that transition, but it felt really quick. And you can see there now I'm starting to implement the side steps to avoid getting hit with those uppercuts. But Topuria isn't looking as uber aggressive. I mean, definitely still pushing forwards the pace, but I think been hit with a couple shots that has caused some concern. You can see now really pressing again, but look, slipping the punches now, landing the front kick. I ducked straight into the uppercut, which is definitely not what I'd recommend doing. But again, these slips, these little side steps are really paying dividends. So sidestepping the uppercuts, and a beautiful uppercut to the check left landed right there and resulted in a stun. But my short stamina is completely gone. Not only that, my head health is completely gone as well. So this is where I'm talking about biting down on the mouthpiece and really going for it, mixing up well, absolutely ripping to the body there, and just persevering, pushing forwards, keeping as much pressure as possible as he lands the uppercut. And this is now where it turns into a back and forth fight. He's not going to want to jump on top unless he's got the definite chance of finishing the fight, because if he ends up in the guard, there's the rubber guards, there's the triangles, there's the arm bars, there's too many ways that Ortega can finish the fight. But my head health is extremely low, so you can see here that even when he does throw something, when he has low stamina, just because the power Topuria has partnered with my head health and stamina being really low, it's always going to result in a stun. But the pressing forward here seems to be working, doing a good job there, you know, figuring out the combinations he's going with, and the uppercuts are starting to land. But this round has been a big momentum shift, even though it's been back and forth. Comparing it with the first round, where predominantly I was getting the vast majority of the worst stand-up, he was landing a lot of significant strikes and dominating. The biting down on the mouthpiece has seemed to really work, and obviously there is always the threat there of the grappling that I can look to explore and initiate. See, I ducked there, so I believe he must have fake glove touched me, but I'm not sure about that, so let's get a fact checked on that after the video. But yeah, the pushing forward here is resulting in the pace staying high. It's resulted in more room for error from Topuria, because when he was fighting at his pace and me not matching it and keeping it clean, Topuria definitely had the advantage, as we get the knockdown here and we get straight into side control because he misses that kick. Imagine if I jumped on top and he knocked me out with that kick. That would have been extremely unfortunate. But you can see, look at all the blood on the canvas. I mean, this is an absolute dogfight, and got him in side control here after getting a couple denies. Looking at the clock here, in all honesty, the other round could have gone a number of ways. I'm not really thinking about that right now. I am thinking of looking to get the finish. I want to whittle away here, lower that head health, drain some stamina, and then look to potentially get a submission. You see, get him into the crucifix here, but this is where the skill level of Topuria really shows off, just nudges me straight off with ease, and all that hard work to get in the crucifix was gone. However, still deny away these transitions. Look how low that stamina is now. You may be wondering, why am I not going for a submission now, considering stamina's on the lower end, even though mine is matching that? Purely because I wanted to whittle him down a little bit more. As you see, he goes here for the transition. I go for the guillotine. He gets my back. He postures up, but just doesn't have the stamina to do anything. And from here, I was going to go into full guard and look to get to rubber guard and see if there's anything we can do to secure him in that position and look to finish the fight. I'm sure he'll have the omoplata from there as well. So that was the game plan there. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get into full guard. However, back onto the feet, and I know that I need to keep the pace high. Got to be careful because it's the uppercuts that have been really landing and causing some problems. As you can see, another hook lands there. He's rocked. I'm pushing forwards, hands low. Good sidestep, and he just catches me with that check hook. So that was a really good job from him, because had he not landed that, I believe I was about to get another knockdown. But here he's got from one stun straight to another. Now he's keeping the pace high, and he's very backwards and forwards. Like I said, might not be the cleanest, but definitely an action-packed fight, and I think one that you guys would like to see. But yeah, going at it, I mean, look at my face, it is a complete mess. I'm ripping to the body here, I'm trying to bait the uppercut, cautious of not getting obviously caught by it, but trying to bait the uppercut by ripping to the body and just draining away his stamina where possible. And now you can see Topuria backing up here, rips to the body, which really hurt because stamina's super low right now, catching beautifully with the uppercut, and that is all she wrote. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, guys, and subscribe for more UFC 5 content. I really do appreciate all the support, especially on my 2 latest videos, which was me coming back, and the Islam videos done really well. Happy that you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to look to put more grappling footage up. Obviously, of course, this here I just thought would be great for you guys to see an absolute dogfight, and like I said, it was nitty gritty, not the cleanest, but definitely think it was an enjoyable video, and shows that sometimes biting down that mouthpiece can result in a win even after having a bad round. So I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.